everyone, my name is Kassie Phillips, and today I'm going to talk to you about laws, regulation, accreditation, and program evaluation for ECCE 2320. Laws and regulations. When opening a child care center in Georgia, first the operator must attend a licensing orientation meeting class before applying for a license so the operator can obtain information on child care regulations, space and building requirements, as well as the licensure process. Next, the operator should determine if the facility needs approval from other state and local agencies. These include zoning regulations, fire regulations, and health regulations. For Cobb County, zoning regulations and approvals can be accessed on their website at www.cobbcounty.org/zoning or at their office in Marietta. A written zoning approval is needed to complete the licensure process. The Cobb County Health Department must also determine that the sewage system is up to par, as well as readily available drinking water. The Cobb County Fire Marshal should be contacted to inspect the building to ensure that it is safe for occupancy. Once the application for licensure has been completed, it can be submitted to Bright from the Start by mail. The prospective director must then complete 40 hours in a director's training course that has been approved by Bright from the Start. The director must also have a clean fingerprint background check completed, as well as their application for employment to Bright from the Start. Any other employees that have been hired must also have their fingerprint background check as well. After all the items have been submitted, an on-site inspection is needed to ensure compliance with Bright from the Start's rules and regulations. While operating a child care facility in the state of Georgia, the program director should ensure that the rules and regulations set forth by Bright from the Start are implemented. Here is the link to Bright from the Start's rules and regulations. This can be found on their website, decal.ga.gov, and it is an outline of everything that you need to know when running a child care learning facility. The table of contents here give you everything you need to know, whether it be animals, bathrooms, the children's records, first aid and CPR, kitchen operations if your facility provides meals, parents' rights, parents' access. But it also on here tells you what to do as a facility if Right from the Start comes and does an inspection and you don't agree with their findings or you have any grievances. These rules and regulations would really help you out with that and give you an idea as to where to start, where to go, who to contact, all of that. All right, so quality standards and accreditation options. In the state of Georgia, the Georgia Early Learning and Development Standards, also called GELDS, are used for children from birth through 5. The GELDS are a set of appropriate standards that are flexible enough to support children's individual rates of development, approaches to learning, and cultural context, according to DECAL. The GELDS are aligned with the Head Start Child Outcome Framework and the Work Sampling System Assessments, according to DECAL. And once students enter elementary school, the Georgia Performance Standards are used to provide clear expectations for instructions, assessment, and for students' work. DECAL and the Georgia Department of Early Care and Learning tells us that quality rated is Georgia's system to determine, improve, and communicate the quality of programs that provide child care. Similar to rating system for restaurants and hotels, quality rated assigns 1, 2, or 3 stars to early education and school-age care programs that meet or exceed minimum state requirements. By participating in Georgia's voluntary quality rated program, programs make a commitment to work continuously to improve the quality of care they provide and to families and children, according to DECAL. Child care facilities can also apply for accreditation through the National Association for the Education of Young Children, which is also known as NACE. The accreditation process involves 4 steps, beginning with submitting an enrollment form and fee to access the study materials, which allow all parties to give their input on the accreditation timeline. The second step, according to NACE, requires showing 5 sources of evidence that the program meets NACE's 10 early learning program standards. Before starting the third step, the program will receive its candidacy materials, which include essential program materials. An assessor then will contact the facility to set up a site visit, in which the assessor will assess the evidence of compliance with NACE's 10 early learning program standards, conduct classroom and facility observations, and ask questions that have been unanswered. The facility will receive notification on their pending accreditation after 90 days, according to NACE. And here are our references for all of our rules and laws and regulations. Thank you guys so much.